Barbecue, there's nothing more American, and over the past 10 years or so, it has absolutely exploded. And one of the big names tied to the incredible quality that you're finding in the barbecue circuit these days is Ole Hickory Pit, and I'm standing here with the founder of the company. Give me just that little background of how you realized that these pits needed to be invented, essentially.
Well, it goes back quite a ways. 1974, I opened a restaurant, a barbecue restaurant. Of course, to do barbecue, you have to have a pit, and I built a big brick pit that went up 3 stories high. And it was controlled with a manual dampening, a little chain kind of thing that goes up and down. Makes it hot, makes it cool off, which worked perfectly if the pit cook remembered to do it. The third time the fire trucks came, we decided there should be a better way. And lo and behold, over a period of years, we developed a way that is now throughout the entire world.
How is what you design different?
Ours is strictly slow cooking. We don't do grilling. So the mantra is low and slow in cooking temperature. The wonderful, beautiful thing about the barbecue industry is that it attracts people from all different walks of life.
Barbecue brings people together because it is low and slow. It takes a lot of time. You can kind of fiddle with it over a number of hours, drink a couple beers, just foster the friendships that form around it.
Absolutely.
So where can people go and experience the Ole Hickory Pit?
Well, fortunately, we have customers all over the world, but in Missouri, Illinois, this general area, my good friend, Mike Mills, has a world-famous restaurant, 17th Street, right across the Mississippi River in Murfreesboro.
He's incredible.
He is absolutely, quote, the legend.
Yes.
And also Mike Emerson there at Pappy's and, of course, at Bogart's. The Shaved Duck, Salt and Smoke, and other cities in Missouri, Kansas City, for example. Arthur Bryant's is probably one of the most well-recognized barbecue restaurants in the world.
Absolutely.
And the best kept secret is they've been cooking on Ole Hickory pits in the back for 35 years, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, I won't tell anybody. You've been here for 9 years. So what do you do day to day?
Basically quality control, make sure everything works right. And I'm calibrating and making sure the cooking chamber on the inside is actually doing what the thermometer is telling you it's doing, and just making it as efficient as possible. I test them, every one, for at least 6 hours.
Really?
Yes.
So this is designed where there is a burner, but then also there is the box where you can put in the wood so that so it's not just heat that is being applied, but there's also smoke that's going to be applied. So has the design changed at all in the 9 years that you've been here? Are they the same?
Quite a bit, yes. Whenever I first started, the CTO was a rotisserie. It's stationary rack now. The rotisserie was just so all your product got into the hot spot up top, but now we've got convection in there, and your hot is top and bottom. I mean, it's level throughout the whole pit, so we don't need a rotisserie, which means we have more cooking space.
So you actually are doing a lot of cooking yourself, though. I mean, you just cook, you said, just right outside.
And I cook on it daily. I mean,
quality control, right?
Yeah, yeah, we gotta test it, make sure it works right. Yeah, we've put pizza, biscuits, I've smoked, all kinds of wild game, and then, the staples, pulled pork, ribs, chicken, and haven't found anything yet that I didn't like.
This is essentially not the gold standard. This is the stainless steel standard of the barbecue world. I mean, you've got to be so proud to be a part of this.
Oh, I brag about these things all the time. Even when I'm not here, I tell people, we're number one. I send smokers to Australia. We've sent some to the UK, Israel, places like that. I mean, they're all over the world. It's not just the United States, it's everywhere.
And they're made by hand here in Cape Girardeau.
Because when you go having machines put everything together, you lose personal touch. And if somebody has a problem and they call us, they're talking to somebody that knows, that works on them. You call a car manufacturer where a machine put it together, they're gonna say, let me look in the book. Half the time when someone calls, if they've got a question, they can ask for me. And I can tell them exactly what they need to know because I put it together.
This seems like a complicated machine.
Not at all. Here's our natural gas line coming in through the wall. All you do is screw it in, turn the gas on, plug it in, Set your temp, flip your switch. It's on.
That's it?
It's on. You could do just the gas and add the wood for the flavor, or use the gas to start your solid fuel and shut the gas off and let the solid fuel do it.
Wow.
Just make sure the flame's hitting the wood.
And so how many of these are you testing every day?
2 a day.
So 10 a week are being tested and sent out to soon-to-be barbecue champions around the world.
We hope so. I mean, we take the top spots in most of those competitions. It is the cook, but they have our pit too.